Maysoon Abulhoul, the Chief Operating Officer of the Domus Group, as she gives her view on transforming physical events to hybrid events. Hi, Ms. Maysoon. Please feel free to start.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and hi again from Dubai. This is Maysoon Abulhoul. Thank you, Nadeem, for introducing me. I'll be talking about the hybrid event from the perspective of an event management company. Just to not repeat what the information given by Chris and Vivian earlier, I'll just take you through a presentation where I will be facilitating the idea. How do we view it from an event management company perspective, organizing our own management, organizing our own events, and organizing events for the third party. Let me take you over my presentation. Yes, here we will be starting with Domus events, transforming from physical to hybrid events. For sure, now, after the first two sessions, you know the concept we are talking about when talking about the hybrid events. But talking about hybrid events from our perspective, it comes from the perspective of viewing it in the form of exhibitions, conferences, seminars, and workshops. For us, it is the method of using technology without eliminating the physical presence, as this is one of the virtual obstacles. And if it was required, and this will give you an online and physical interaction between all the stakeholders in any of the events. Plus, it will be viewed by the future audience. In case they miss this event lively, they can always have it recorded with the same interaction that took place during the live event. And from our perspective, the hybrid events will give companies the opportunity to be there all for the whole year, rather than having a 3-day event that might not be convenient for all audience. Now, after presenting the hybrid event from our own perspective, just wanted to give you a brief about the difference between the virtual and the hybrid platform. You can have a virtual event alone where there is no physical presence, and you can have a hybrid event that will include the virtual and the physical presence, and you still can have a virtual event taken from a hybrid event platform. So the hybrid will give me the opportunity of having a virtual and a physical presence, plus it can be giving me a solo virtual presence based on the platform we are planning to have in our company. Now, our platform will be done in a 3D tour with a 360 view angle. And it will come in the following forms. You have the exhibition form, where you will have a 3D stands in the hall, and the products of our clients will be presented virtually. And there will be an audio and link to access the website of the products presented. So our clients will have the liberty of presenting their products in whatever form they are looking for. That will include the 3D presentation of their current products. We will have it in auditorium vision, where we will be serving conferences, seminars, webinars in a more advanced way, and workshops. Plus, we will be having a networking lobby where there will be an interaction via live chats between visitors and participants, which is exactly the same as the networking lobby we have in exhibitions that are done physically. There will be a virtual lobby too, where there will be an information desk, registration data, and visitor data will be available in that page. And finally, you will be having a landing page specialized for each and every event. Using our platform, we will be able to give each and every event its own privacy and its own live landing page, whether it was events organized by us or being a third party organizing events for other companies or other establishments. Plus, there will be a registration system where attendees and visitors will be registering there. And in case there was any online payment needed to be done to our exhibitors or to ourselves as organizers, there will be a payment gateway. So everything will be on that platform. Now, asking ourselves, what is the reason behind this new concept creation? Now, for sure, the current situation with COVID-19 is the reason why we decided to take this matter seriously, although it was part of our strategy for the coming 2 years. But having the convenient technology where it became in the hand of all our clients, and most of our clients gave us feedback that they won't be attending our events because they, after counting the expenses of the logistics and of the flying in from international clients, they find it costly. So this technology will eliminate this problem, and at the same time to keep our events running regardless of what happens worldwide, and to keep our stakeholders safe, applying the rules and regulations done by each and every country. So the technology is more like our universal platform where we can all meet with no restrictions. At the same time, as I mentioned earlier, we'll be reducing the cost of transportation and logistics to facilitate it on our clients. And anyways, whether we started it now or we started it after 2 years or 3 or 10, technology is the future, and it will be most convenient in terms of sustainability, reach, and cost effectiveness. Now, how can we maximize our benefit using this technology? We will have a wide reach where we'll have larger audience, larger attendees from all over the world, where flying in is sometimes an obstacle, whether it was cost-wise or it was calendar-wise. At the same time, there will be convenience in attending the events, as it will be accessible to everyone. And there will be more interaction where it will not be restricted to that certain time or these certain days. So we'll have more interaction all over the year, where most of our events will be taking time from 3 to 6 months and up to 1 year. There will be a long-term effectiveness in the relationship, and it will still be an attractive platform, given that we are having physical attendance and virtual attendance. Now, finally, before I go out of these slides, I would like to let you know an example of how things can be hybrid. For example, you can have an exhibition where you will be having conferences taking a physical part, where there will be speakers with a live stream, and you will have the exhibition in the other part taking on the virtual platform. So there is interaction, there are clients, and there is a virtual access. We will be giving more information in future after our platform is ready, and we'll be communicating it to the press as soon as possible, but we are currently working on it, and we are testing it in-house before we announce it to our clients and sponsors. Thank you very much. And this is again Maysoon from Domus Group, and hope you enjoyed the presentation, and let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you, Ms. Maysoon, for sharing the details of your exciting new platform with us. So we'll now move on to some questions from our audience. Once again, use the chat box to post your questions for Ms. Maysoon. So for our first question, how has Domus Events adapted and changed the way it works as a result of the pandemic?
Actually, Domus Events decided to go with the virtual platform I mentioned earlier, and this platform will be a specialized platform where we will be giving the opportunity to our clients to have a virtual and a physical presence in whatever event they want to be having. Given we don't know how things will proceed in the coming year, if things didn't get sorted out completely, then there will be some restrictions in attendance. So Domus Events is trying to get the solution in advance. In case things didn't get sorted out within the timeline we are expecting, we will still not miss the opportunity of organizing our own events and organizing events for third parties.
Thank you, Ms. Maysoon. And for our next question, how convenient is the new platform for Domus event stakeholders?
It will be convenient in a way that we will be having a demo where they will be tying it on and seeing how this platform is convenient to them. There will be access, there will be all solutions applied to any obstacles that is taking place. So our stakeholders will be having a full idea of how our platform is going to work before we announce any events going, or before even having their events organized by us.
Thank you, Ms. Maysoon. This is all the time we have for questions in this session's Q&A. But if you have any further questions for Ms. Maysoon, please feel free to email your question to events@domusgroup.ae.